Good morning, lovelies. How are you? I'm delightful. I just did a reading. A lot of it for me, at least, is talking about patience, which I'm great with other people. But when it comes to my own progress, of course, we want things to progress faster. And that's just not how it works when we are healing, okay? I know. Don't ask me how I know, I just know. That I have to get through my year of healing. And I also have to, I think, just meet up with my ex or let him come get from, what he needs to get from the house to complete my chapter and be able to move forward. I've been ready to complete my chapter since I was like 6 months healing, but apparently God and the angels and my guides don't see it that way, which is fine. I did have more healing to do that I didn't realize after that 6 months that did come up. So they know what they're doing, and even though it's frustrating sometimes, because you don't think that things are going as fast as they should, when we have to give ourselves the most time and the most patience. Why wouldn't we do that for ourselves? We do it for everybody else. So why not do it for us, right? I don't know why I get emotional all the time, honestly. I think it's happy tears. I think it's just being able to relate to you guys. I think it's feeling, my feelings. That's another thing that came up this morning too. Don't stuff your feelings down. Feel your feelings and decide what to do with them. I need to keep these feelings or I need to dispose of these feelings because they're not serving me any purpose. Definitely make sure you figure that out. It was 222 when I said that, if you want to speak about some intuition. And that's what I have. My third eye has not opened, but I have a deep knowing, a deep intuition that I feel like is guiding me through this process. That's what I've learned in the Hermit's Cave. And let me tell you, I loved my Hermit's Cave. There's only a couple people that are allowed in. No, but give yourself a little extra love and patience today. Know that you're right where you need to be, and I hate that because it's so cliche and everybody says it. But you're. And I think intuitively, if you're really truly connected, that you will know where you need to be. Like I said, I ask God to help me go with the flow and help to take control, because I will try to control every little bit situation, which isn't serving anybody any good, because if I try to control it and it doesn't go my way, then that's where we get upset, angry, projections, just get into that lower vibrational energy. So when I'm at work and I'm listening to music and I just go get people and do what needs to be done, and then it just works out so much better. So recognize that and love yourself enough to be patient with yourself. Because as I said, we are so patient with other people and other people's progress. Like, for instance, I was a CNA, so I knew people needed time physically and sometimes, emotionally, mentally, or whatever, to heal. It's not a race. even being in my 40s. Yeah, I took care of people in their 70s, 80s, and 90s, you know? And things just take time. Things take time to heal. And your hermit's cave is kind of your rehabilitation. And before you can, like really go off into the world again. So that's how I think about it. That's how I look at it. And that type of perspective, maybe it's a different perspective than you. And sometimes that's what people need to hear, just a different perspective. Because sometimes I get hyper focused on a certain situation and I can't see anything else. But maybe somebody brings something up, I'll mention something to somebody and they'll bring up something and I'll be like, oh yeah, good point. I didn't think about it that way. So, talk about your feelings and what you have going on. If you can, with somebody. If not, just do some journaling, get it out. Do I need this emotion, this feeling, or do I need to let it go? Okay, so I hope this finds you doing well. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Say please and thank yous. I know that I love you and have a great day. Bye.